Hey there, YouTube. Back upon request. Maybe not popular demand, but by request. I'm going to do a couple more Landmark Dungeon videos. So the one I'm going to try today is done by Bordeaux. I think that's how you pronounce that. It's very French. I am not very French. I am probably not even really slightly French. Maybe if you go back far enough. Um, so he's got two dungeons done. The RPG table and Assault on Ebengard Keep. Assault on Ebengard Keep is one the developers actually played, so I'm going to be playing the other one. I'm going to be playing half of the other one because it's actually got two different modes on the claim, a single player mode and a multiplayer mode. So we're going to give this a crack and see what happens. Yes, I am sure I want to teleport to that claim. Fairly sure. Not entirely, but who is about anything in life? Not that this is life, this is video games. So maybe you should be sure about a couple things on video games, but not too sure. It's part of the adventure. Part of the adventure is being prepared for immediate regret upon a bad decision. Not that playing this is a bad decision, but sometimes in a video game you just have to go try to bite off more than what you can chew. Okay, so here we are. Camera's a little bit tight because that is a pretty tight corner. I put my back against a wall. I like this stuff set up on this table. It is fairly dungeon mastery. So, welcome back. The rest of the guests are downstairs. We will start the adventure again shortly. Fella, I ain't never seen you before in my life. I don't know what this again stuff is. Maybe kind of a tight stairwell. Maybe it could use a little bit more breathing room. But if you've got two whole adventures on a single claim, maybe you gotta pack it tight. Alright, Bryce. Bryce the Dark Elf. I hope we can play the Ghost of Harrow Hill tonight, a spooky old house on the outskirts of Quenos. I think that's how that's pronounced. I'm not... I play Landmark, but I haven't really played EverQuest. Sorry, I should read the rest of that. Is recommended to be played as a solo adventure. Okay, this is the solo one. So this is where we go, where we choose between the solo and the group adventure. As far as I know, most of my gear is still in pretty good shape, so hopefully. It's because it is so good. You may step... Okay. I didn't catch a word of that. I hope that wasn't important. But presumably that's where Bryce was. These look clickable like they have... Okay, we're reading somebody's journal. That's not creepy. The nightmares are getting worse. Andoril keeps telling me it's in my head! It is in my head. Stop it. The next few pages are ripped out. Somebody's crying behind me. And that's a ghost. Nice blue fire effect to make a ghost. They need to give us actual ghosts. Oh, she's pointing. I like that. That's ominous. This knocked over bunch of furniture. Either barricading to keep something out, or... I mean, that's my best guess. Or maybe it's in the books piled underneath all this. Journal entry true. It's worse. Everything is worse. I can see it in my head. I can hear it in my sleep. It whispers to me, calls my name. Even though this is apparently a girl talking, so they wouldn't sound as masculine as I do. Ghostly figure that appears before you. She tries to communicate with you to no avail. Just then the sound of a door slowly closing can be heard from below you. Oh good, from below instead of behind. There's only so much sneaking up on me and jumping at me that I need. I think that was an emitter I just saw. But then that's just me peering at the edges and the cracks and trying to determine how things are done. Spiral staircases are hard. It is not the most elegant one I've seen, but, you know, not terrible. The Nameless One! Hey there, jerk. The room is dimly lit. In the corner are the remains of multiple humans. In the other, a cauldron filled with green glowing liquid. Floating in the liquid are a few bones. Maybe they need to leave those up a little bit longer to read them. Now, given I can, you know, read in my head fast enough for all that, but I I can't read out loud fast enough for that. Smashy, smashy. It still just looks so brutal. Oh. Gave him a righteous pounding. Now I can either take the teleporter or I can wait to see if it says something. No, that'll tell me the same thing. I'm just going to take the teleporter. I assume that's what it wants me to do. You awaken outside of an ancient graveyard. The gate is old and sitting off its hinges. In the back is another pile of bones. Next to it, a cauldron with the same bubbling liquid. A man stands over the cauldron. What's up with the cauldron, jerk? Making gumbo? I mean, that character model with that mustache, he seems to be talking, but something doesn't quite seem to be triggering in terms of, like, what he's saying. But he stepped there, and presumably he wants me to go through that gate, which I just did, and there's a teleporter over there. I need to get better about actually drawing my weapon. Oh, I kind of love this weapon a little bit. There might be other better tools for the job, but this just entertains me so. Another skeleton. Might as well give that its due diligence. There's some stuff in chat that I almost want to contribute to. Although not really, because I haven't really been reading it, but I don't know. The chat in this game is friendly enough with just everybody chipping in their 2 cents every once in a while. I assume that's the last of it. Nope! I get to beat up evil mustache man. You're... I almost made a length versus girth joke there, but I think we're all better than that. So I'm just gonna set that joke quietly on the table. We can all examine it, you know, enjoy it as we so desire, and move on. Nope, I'm not even gonna give you a chance. I'm just gonna keep pounding you into the fucking ground. Ow. I'm sorry, Landmark. I love you, but your combat could use a little variety. See, a ghostly figure of the girl appears before you one last time. Thank you. Because of you, my spirit is now at rest. Thank you. Well, maybe what that necromancer was saying showed up in the chest more than... not showed up in the chest. Showed up in the chat more than it showed up in the other thing. So I'm going to go ahead and scroll up, see if it's impressive. But I see that if I am to kill you, I will have to do it myself. Presumably that's after I killed the skeletons. Anything before that? Nope, that appears to be it. From Talkie Talkie Speaky Talkie Chatty Lorbits. Well, that was the end of the single-player adventure. Since I'm a man of perhaps masochistic tendencies, I might try the group adventure solo. You know, lone wolf that I am. No, don't be grabbing that. Don't be grabbing that. That is just not polite. All right, Sean. I really could care less which adventure we play. I just wish they could choose already. My dice are itching to kill something. I do like, you know, the RPG flavor they went with on that. There we go. There's the teleporter. What's up, Autumn? Man, I haven't really looked at a lot of the like talking animations for a lot of these characters. That was nice. She didn't seem to say anything, but that's okay. Okay. I are they gonna stand there? Blimey, that is a lot of skeletons. I wonder if I can. Maybe when skeletons are shooting at me is not the time to check that, but I wonder if I can set it to just, give me in-game chat. I know I've got all the fire achievements, but the fire sword might be better for this. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flee since I'm still at the beginning of the dungeon, but I'm gonna give that another shot and not stand there like an idiot while skeletons are shooting fire at me. Oh, they're shooting my friends. I've Okay, so after the skeletons line, one of the guys like, I've seen worse. You've always seen something worse, haven't you? Okay, now that those are dead, I am going to see if I can. Nope, it's gonna have other people chatting, which isn't terrible. It's not. I love the mace, but the sword and shield is better AoE. But oh, he's already dead. Never mind. I was just gonna switch to the mace to finish him off. I kind of want them. Here we go. Or maybe the chat's not scrolling down. I should have stopped and used a campfire. Okay, I pulled that out. I mean, it said it was balanced for a group, so this is what I signed up for. Um, but yeah, I'm kind of hoping that the guys will be kind of narrating what's going on, sort of like the Tiny Tina DLC for Borderlands 2. That would make me happy. All right, let's see. Since it's thinking I'm in combat with those guys and, not letting me heal up, I'm just gonna go ahead and kill him from here. Boot abilities are disabled on that site on this site. Good to know. Um, Although I don't know. I talking and complaining about Landmark's combat. There were the boots. I can't remember how much I've used them in previous ones, but they let you kind of do a quick dodge kind of thing. I feel like that ability should be included to everybody and just, used, like particularly for the giants. Man, that campfire is not healing me, and that is not okay. Ugh. All right, moving right along. Um, like particularly for the giants. If you've got, come on, follow me down this swampy hallway. For the giants, if you can dodge their attacks, that makes them a lot more interesting and more fun to fight. So, continuing my combat tirade, uh, I really feel like that's pretty much all you need on the combat. It's just a little bit more variety. Like to have more of an arsenal of things to switch between. And, crafting your supplies for that arsenal kind of goes with the flavor of Landmark. To draw comparisons, I mean, make it like Zelda. Put bombs in the game. So you've got a melee weapon in whatever you pick. You've got a ranged weapon like the either the 6 shooters I've got or the fire bow and arrow. Which I hope the sound of the 6 shooters is not annoying. Okay, solved. Back to shooting some ooze. Is that what the kids do nowadays? I wouldn't know. That sounds like that results in Ninja Turtles. I mean, combat balancing in Landmark is weird, but so far I'm being able to engage most everything kind of on my terms, and that's letting me kind of deal with this. Oh, it's the group again. Are they saying anything? Not yet. Maybe they will when I kill more stuff. Do 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 boop a doo. Shoobity boop. Ugh. Sorry. That is grossly inappropriate and inappropriately gross. I do sort of like the where you're just kind of running into the party as you're going through. I learned how to make a stasis field. I can do something cool with that. Although this, particular like stairwell hallway combo, since it's kind of the exact same one we went down earlier, I don't know. That's a little immersion breaking, but it is also nitpicking, which is something I've said I'm trying not to do. Although, since, I also can't help but comment on nifty little things people are doing. This, like, cracked stone texture, I can't remember ever having seen in the game. But I totally like how it's, how they clearly have taken, like, a brick texture, and I guess the cracked stonework texture is built the same way, like, on the same brick texture, and there. I'm going to go ahead and, try to engage those more piecemeal, which I should have done before I stepped forward enough to aggro them. Yeah, but I like that visual combination. I might have to look that up. I hope that's not the group I just killed respawning. Because if it is, I'm going to be screwed. Lone wolf, lone gunman, taking on a party's worth of kobolds. There ain't no party like a kobold party. I have nothing to follow that up. I have no punchline for that. Kobolds have enough racism. No, don't auto-target the guy across the water. Kobolds have enough racism they have to deal with. I don't need to reinforce negative kobold stereotypes. It belittles us all. I don't like Warcraft kobolds. I prefer tiny lizard men kobolds, like, in D&D canon. Oh, that is a lot of stuff. That is a lot of guys who all want me dead. Okay, Mr. Jump Around Dodgy Dodgy. Meet the Smashy Smash. Oh no. Stop running circles around me. It's not okay. Making me look stupid in front of the internet. Tiny man of zeros and ones. I will have none of it. So far, nothing's respawning. Oh, nope, stuff is respawning. Stuff is respawning. We are now on a bit more of a time frame. Can't quite take this as slow and careful as I'd like. So, we are going to... Nope, she's backing up, and I am not God, fuck, shit. Gotta keep moving, gotta go fast. Oh, no. No. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. So I'm going to have to be going through this faster than stuff is respawning behind me. And that is probably where I'm going to hit my limit. I'll burn a little bit of lumens to see how much further I can get, but I think we might have just... Okay, first of all, I don't want you healing, so you die. Oh, no, nope, the ones across the water have seen me. Okay. I might have taken that about as far as I can go. Uh, I've never been in a combat party in Landmark. I've always kind of played it solo. I mean, hell, I hardly interact with anybody on Landmark. It's starting to get better, but yeah, that might be as far as I can take the group content without. I don't know. There might be a better weapon for that, but I think I've given it a valiant effort. So there was a lot of stuff to like. I was when I read about the dungeon, when he asked me to do it, I was concerned there was going to be like a ton of text and a ton of talking, but there wasn't. There was kind of just enough. Maybe it scrolled by just a little bit too fast to read, but I mean, I suspect that's kind of hard to gauge, and short of having like more delaying timers with smaller chunks of text, I'm not sure there's a great fix for that. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. That was a good time, and I wasn't really able to get a great feel for the party one, but from what I played, it seemed like a good time, and I sort of like the idea of you're sort of playing through this fantasy the party's having, where you're just kind of watching them play the game as you kind of go past them. I don't know. Maybe like I don't know. There might be other ways to visually convey that, but I certainly don't have a problem with the way they're doing it now. And hopefully there is more fun commentary going through the dungeon. So that was the RPG Table by Bordeaux. I hope you guys enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed playing it. I will see ya. Damn it, I'm working on a good outro line. What's that I've been using? That's right, I promise something will exist in the next video, and then I say that I'll see you there. So, more dungeons in the next video. I'll see you there.